And again, brilliant from Kumar.
Rohit Sharma off straight away with a single. Wonderful to see the local association people giving themselves high fives and hugs. They're so excited about a game coming here to Thiruvananthapuram. Ball. Oh, beauty.
It's got that feel in the air as well, hasn't it? Not much carry through to the keeper, but it's got that swing bowling feel. Very close, very humid. That is a beautiful delivery from Trent Boult. No chance Shikhar Dhawan's playing at that. Expect Shikhar Dhawan to maybe come down the wicket at some stage quite early on in the piece.
Now, this is the temptation to drift down leg side. Well bowled by Trent Boult. Now the question is, in an 8-over game, can you give yourself an over as a sighter? You can't.
No chance. No chance. You can give yourself at best one delivery. You can't really afford dot balls, but he's bowling so well. Trent Boult just shortened that length a little bit because he perhaps thought that he's going to come down the pitch, as we all think that he will at some stage or the other. And those are the officials behind who are giving.
Right, there's a fielder there down at third man. It will fall well shot. There was the sighter and there was the slog.
Odi down on that boundary. Well to get around there, and it spun back into his hands. It was a wild swing from Shikhar Dhawan, but you expect plenty of those.
Look at the position of the seam. Terrific position. That's why it's so difficult to score off. And because it's a damp outfield, the ball will probably not travel as quickly.
Just 2 overs of power play. Right, there he goes. Now this time to the left of Sodi. And beats it for 4. The ball swinging. It's a fairly active position down there. That one to his right, one to his left. India get the first boundary.
Well, he's going to go for it. Slicing it. Coming down the pitch as we thought that he will sooner than later. Trying to negate.
Right, he'll come back for 2. Do we want to downgrade the 100, or are we still looking at 100?
I think we've got to be a little more realistic, maybe. Have a look at this. Yes. Really took a little bit of the turf as well.
Well, it should encourage India. That
He is.
Which is why maybe Akshar Patel not being in the team may not be such a great idea, because he doesn't give the ball air. He makes good use of his height. He's very nagging in length, line and length, and on this surface it would be pretty much well nigh impossible to play, I think.
I said the extra fielder. Catch! Right, no timing at all, but he'll still beat the fielder. Yes, just enough to beat him for 4. So he's picked his spot because mid-on was in.
Yes, quite deliberately played. He's not looking to go down the pitch now. He knows that he's bowling flat, so he's going to stay in the crease, try and make use of the depth of the crease. There it is, off the, not quite of the middle.
well, that's a great indication of how good.
There's the first ball, pace taken off. Who thought we'd get to a game where the fast bowler's biggest weapon was the slow ball?
He's got a smile on his face because you can see that grip straight away.
Should be taken on the edge of the circle, about 10 yards back. Sandner catches it this time. Sandner catches it. It was an easy catch. I mean, it was in the air for a long time, but really Shikhar Dhawan had no choice but to go after it.
How unlucky can one get? I mean, Sandner, in the kind of catching form he's been in, he's an outstanding fielder, make no mistake. But on this trip, he's let go a few. His heart would have been in his mouth, as also Tim Southee, as also Kane Williamson. But all is well there, and he's taken the catch to get rid of Shikhar Dhawan for 6. It's 15 for 1.
Strike. Gets all of it. There's a fielder there. The catch is taken, and then guess what? Mitch Santner is making up for all those catches he dropped. He's made this look easier than it actually was.
It was a tough one. That ball was dropping. Again, a slow off cutter. Short on the leg stump. Rohit Sharma. He knows that there is no option. He's got to go for the big shot. Not quite able to control it. It's bounced a little bit more, and a fine catch from Santner. Both the openers. Rohit Sharma has gone for 8, 15 for 2.
Let's stay with 1. So a couple of wickets in this over.
Yeah, everything pace taken off the ball. First one, a sky. Mitchell Santner went back. He didn't quite go back far enough. Had to reach for it a little bit in the end. The second catch to dismiss Rohit Sharma. Absolutely brilliant. Another one dragged down. Pace off the ball. Rohit Sharma did quite well to get it that far into the outfield, but
Spinner Odi. It's played in the gap, and will be 4 inevitably. It was timed so well.
Yes, it was short. Gave the batsman the time to rock back onto the back foot. Virat Kohli batted exceptionally well at Rajkot, so he'll be pretty high on
Had a very good toss to win, because by the time New Zealand come in, they'll have got an idea how they're going to bat on this track. Right, goes through with a shot and times it beautifully. Oh, what fun it is to watch Virat Kohli bat. He's just playing in a different league.
What a shot. This one was pitched up. Got close to the ball, but not too close, because he was always going to play the lofted shot. So he's given allowance for that little bit of turn.
And we're going to play this. Yes, you thought that as much. Pulled it back with a couple of singles. There he goes, it's in the air, and the catch will be taken. Virat Kohli looking for room on the onside, a bit cramped. Thiruvananthapuram falls silent.
dragged down again. They're asking Virat Kohli to wait. I think, not sure why, but front foot only. I know Trent Bolt had a good look at the end. I wondered whether it might have hit a spider cam wire.
Right, that's what they're checking. Where is the heel? There is something well behind, so that's not an issue at all. It's got to go, I think. There he goes. So Kohli's gone for 13. It's 30 for 3. Manish Pandey. He'll take a single. Everything is plus. Shreyas Iyer had to dart back. He's young. He'll make it. A wicket fell, but 13 came from it. It's 31 for 3.
He's come back to bowl his second. Pace taken off. It's going off the turf in good pace. That's going to be 4 runs.
I'm not sure people realise how good a shot this is when you've just walked to the wicket. It's slow, it's stopping. If anything, it's got a hint of turn. And beautifully timed. Manish Pandey, not a lot of cricket under his belt lately either.
And every bowler is always trying to bowl outside the off stump to Manish Pandey.
Yeah, you see bowlers taking the pace off. The umpire has let this one go. Crowd hasn't liked it one bit.
He shuffled in. Look at that. And then it's just missed him. Not by too much. If it had been standing, it would have hit him flush on his thigh pad.
The crowd saw. Slow ball again. Good fielding. Dot ball.
Excellent from the skipper. He's a good athlete, Kane Williamson. Never easy.
Again, the off spinner. The 3 fielders patrolling the boundary on the leg side. He'll get a single. They're coming back for the second. The dive will save him.
No reaction. reaction from Colin Munro at point. And we'll go upstairs and have a listen to the third umpire.
I'm ready with the decision.
Yeah, the throw was too high, and I think that's what...
That should be called wide, kept a bit low, didn't spin.
And never easy for the batsman when he's trying to hit at every ball, and never easy for a spinner too when he has to bowl with a slightly damp ball. You're trying to restrict the flow of runs. Being slightly quicker.
He's gone. Over long gone. Just enough power to take the ball over that tall fielder. It's Santner once again. The ball seems to be following him.
Yeah, I mentioned in the last over that maybe the length is to pull it back even short. That is just too easy through the hands at the ball. Excellent shot.
He's found the fielder. Get a single. That one really short from Odi.
Gem of an innings too, Manish Pandey, 13 off 7. It's exactly what India needed. And see Sodi's under pressure. Probably bowl more poor deliveries in this 1.3 overs than we've seen from him this whole series.
Hit out.
It's gone straight up. Somebody scored at long off. And the safest hands in that team, Martin Guptill says it's mine. And takes the catch. Another wicket has fallen. Not an easy pitch to slog the spinners.
That's why India are still in this game. This is a tough batting pitch. Trying to go to the leg side again. Straight up, good catch, safe hand. And that is the end of Shreyas Iyer for 6. It's 48 for 4.
Very wide. Almost got to that. One bounce it was in the end. Loved the way he attacked the ball. Martin Guptill again.
Yeah, super quick across the turf to be able to pick the ball. When somebody like Trent bowled in, look how good he is. Picked it on the bounce and very quick to get up.
Gets off the mark. Hardik Pandya 10 runs from the over, 50 for 4.
I think the reason also why Hardik Pandya has come in is because of that one over from Santner. Possibly he can attack. He generally doesn't run at the spinners. Stays his ground.
India gets a half century.
Two overs to go in the innings. 6 overs completed just as we start getting warmed up. We are in the death overs.
I can tell you as a commentator you feel rushed as well, so I can't imagine what the players are going through. Everything's happening at a million miles an hour.
And why is that the case?
Because we have only 4 overs to express whatever we want to.
It seems as if the players also quicken their pace of bowling, but the over is not suggesting that. The pitch has been slightly disappointing. Everything else has been world class, but it's a difficult pitch, especially when you have 8. Difficult to do that. And of course, Seam has also taken the pace off, so it's quite challenging for all these batsmen.
It's slightly understandable too, isn't it? We've been here for 3 days. It's rained heavily in the afternoon on each of those days, so the pitch hasn't been out in the sunshine and able to dry out. It's a bit damp. A lot of rain this evening as well. Tough work for the batsmen. I think India have still got a score where they'll feel like they've got a chance.
Well, he's called for 2. Manish Pandey, he is quick. Hardik Pandya is already halfway down the pitch for his second, so he'll make that comfortably. Well, he's gone up and over.
And that's why he's so good, Hardik Pandya. To be able to play a shot like that without using your feet. just sheer power and timing. Seen Yusuf Pathan do that. He comes from Baroda and does something similar. Just into his arc, clears his leg, and there she goes.
Surprised by the length, because that is something Hardik Pandya loves, that kind of a length, and that's where he goes. It's got to be a lot shorter, as every spinner that has bowled against him has found out. It's just within his hitting range. It's got to be shorter, and that's perhaps what you'll see on this ball. Goes outside the leg, some gloves on that one maybe. It's a better over for India. 11 runs coming off it. 1 over to go. 61 for 4.
Yeah, pretty good score. I have to say, India on this, I think they'll fancy themselves. And New Zealand will believe they can chase this down too. This whole series, one days as well as the T20s, have been evenly fought. And almost halfway through this last match, and this sense it's going to be the same again.
Love the calm finish with de Grandhomme when he took that catch. In the record books it will say caught de Grandhomme. 62 for 5. Finds the block hole again. They'll get a single, they might attempt a suicidal second. Hardik Pandya wants it. No, says Dhoni. So they get just 6 runs from the over. That's exceptional from Trent Bolt. So in this extremely shortened game, where there were just 8 overs, India, and see the strike rates of the openers. They struggled a bit with the pace, so they had first look at it. So it was a bit of a surprise for them. Virat Kohli, I thought, was the best out there, but he didn't last long enough for India to post a good score. Manish Pandey did well, 17 of 11. Pandya couldn't get going. Dhoni could not the kind of score Virat Kohli would have liked, but they've got 2 spinners in their ranks. Karthik, what do you make of the bowling, New Zealand?
Yeah, Sodi a touch expensive. Didn't bowl the right deliveries, possibly just the 2 overs never hit.
Like that.
Possibly not to Colin Munro. We've seen him take on Bhuvneshwar Kumar, especially in Kanpur, where he got 19 runs off his first over. That's not the start India would want from Colin Munro. We've seen quite a few slower ones, quite a few short pitch deliveries being bowled at him.
Advancing, wow, what a way to start that is for Colin Munro.
That's just a stunning hit. It's just taken the wind out of the sails of the viewers here. They've gone quiet. Look at that, a couple of shimmies and bang.
It's out of the stadium, that. Gone down the little walkway. And again, brilliant from Kumar. Bhuvi strikes. Another slower ball, a wild swipe across the line from Guptill. India strike.
Did you see that knuckle ball? That's the question. Was he looking to slog a slow delivery, or he's being completely deceived? Not a great choice of shot when you're looking to hit an outswinger, a ball that swings, his knuckle ball swings, and he was trying to go over mid coming off. So Guptill's gone for 1, 8 for 1.
This guy's going to be tough though, Jasprit Bumrah. Good start, good pace.
They have their own methods, the Indians. They've seen the New Zealand bowlers bowl a lot of slow deliveries, but India going the other way. They're using the seam. Bumrah has stuck to his strength, which is getting movement off the pitch.
Advancing, this should be gone as well. Munro this time, cloths it in the air, and Rohit Sharma. Yes, it is. Takes a very, very fine catch. We've seen some good ones tonight. That's up there with them.
The big wicket as well of Munro. man in form, and the timing of the wicket as well will keep India's belief in this innings.
Yeah, it was up in the air. It's never easy when you have to run from mid-on, backpedal, and then look at that. Clinging till the last second, not allowing that go of the ball, and it's an outstanding catch by Rohit Sharma. Colin Munro goes for 7. The second wicket falling at 8 for New Zealand. Eye on the sticker. Wonderful, wonderful over. Just 2 runs to his quota, although 3 runs came on that over. It's 11 for 2.
That's why he's one of the best in the game. Sums up the situation so well. Quick to Munro, wasn't he? Quick in at the body. And then 2 deliveries only to Kane Williamson that over. They were both slower balls. Brilliant, brilliant work from the skipper.
This has been high quality cricket. Just 8 overs, but packed with stunning efforts on the field. Look at that. Cut away, leaping, and it's skidding. Mind you, it's a wet outfield. So the odd ball is always going to skid when you play a shot like that. But Virat Kohli.
Small ways, man behind square. Another little fumble. With Kuldeep Yadav, sorry. 16 for 2 after 3.
You can almost sense what's going to make Virat Kohli angry.
Williamson swings away. It'll land in the gap and push for 2. Well, 1 short. Williamson, such a hurry to get back. Such a hurry to get back. He didn't ground his bat over the line.
Will that be his new nickname now? 1 shot Williamson.
Interesting that he's got Bhuvaneshwar Kumar to bowl his final over at this stage. I think on current form he realizes that Bumrah is his death over specialist. So I can understand that. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar at this stage is interesting. We are not even to the halfway stage of the innings, but he's going to finish Bhuvaneshwar Kumar's overs.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar has also been very splendid in the death overs. We remember after getting a hammering, 2 overs for 50.
This one swung into the gap at mid-wicket. And it'll be 4. Got plenty on that, a bit more than I thought.
They gamble with a seam-up delivery. Well picked up. Didn't quite come from the meat of the bat.
Oh, good slow ball to finish. So just the 10 from the over. Halfway stage, 26 for 2.
So Kuldeep Yadav. It'll be very interesting seeing the pace at which Kuldeep Yadav bowls. They'll come back for 2. No, they won't.
I get the feeling this could be the make or break over for New Zealand. Young kid bowling. He's turning the ball into the batsman most times, of course, unless he bowls the wrong one. So this could be the make or break over.
You often see a lot of spinners in today's game when the
Just a single direct. It'll be interesting here. Yes, it is. Brilliantly done by Hardik Pandya. You could see the batsman was struggling, but they were committed to the single. And it really was all to do with Hardik Pandya's throwing arm there. So New Zealand lose 1 more, but more important, they don't get a run.
The new superstar of Indian cricket, Hardik Pandya, he gets rid of the New Zealand skipper for 8, 28 for 3.
In. Right, he's got hold of that. There's a field run underneath it. He takes it easily, does Shikhar Dhawan. Sunil Gavaskar said make or break for New Zealand. At the moment, it's looking more break than make.
He has 2 wickets back-to-back balls. First one directed run out from a brilliant throw from Hardik Pandya. And then going for the big hit. It's the wrong one. He's picked the wrong ball. It's against the turn. It's got the toe end of the bat. Shikhar Dhawan takes the catch and then does the gappa. So Phillips out for 11, 28 for 4.
Right, he's connected that beautifully for 6. So the over was going India's way. He's finished it New Zealand's way. 36 for 4 after 5, 32 now to get.
Outside the off stump, it wasn't called a wide. That's crashed away, but it'll go straight to that fielder. What an over this has been. Just 3 runs off the over from Chahal, 39 for 4.
2 overs for 8 is an exceptional return for the leg spinner.
Right, he's got the top edge. There's a fielder there. The catch is taken. Shreyas Iyer takes the catch.
Going for the sweep, getting a leading edge. Good running catch that by Shreyas Iyer. And just like Trent Bolt had a bit of difficulty picking the ball up in the background, the crowd, I think same might have happened that. Another wicket gone. 39 for 5. Nichol's confident.
4. Just went a little over, was looking for the Yorker, was about a foot over and was very easily put away by Bruce.
Well, the Yorker, if it goes wrong, like it did this time, can cost you runs.
Now that's going to be wide as well. They've decided. Oh, he's missed the run out. And they'll complete a second as well. The throw is with Dhoni. They might. Well have done without. Bruce for 4, it's 48 for 6. Surely he's got to hit this out of the ground. He does. Or does he? The fielder will watch it sail over for 6. So just breathe some life into this game. 12 of 3. Picked it beautifully.
Yes, he did. It was the length ball. Was looking to bowl the cutter.
2, but it doesn't matter. All he's got to do now is ensure that he's bowled a legal ball. This is a good over so far from Hardik Pandya. Behind the line it is. Plays a shot. There is a man in the deep. It doesn't matter. Best scoring 8 over game you'll ever see, but very gripping in every sense of the word. The match was gripping. The ball was gripping on the surface as well. So India win by 6 runs and win the 3-match series 2.